Hey everybody, this is Caitlin Breen. Welcome back to my YouTube series where I talk about answers that Source God has given us to questions that were submitted to them by people all over the world that they published in their book right here. Hey God, we need answers. Source God is channeled through my friend Elliot Eli Jackson, and they've asked me to give some insight into the answers that they've given to each of these questions for all of you in a certain chapter of this book. For those who are just joining us now in this video, I'm really happy that you're here. For people who are unfamiliar with who I am a life coach, and like you, if you have been brought to this YouTube series, that you are a seeker of truth just like myself. My mission and desire is to assist in the raising of the mass consciousness and assist other people in their healing. On that note, I'd like to get started. One of the questions I'm going to talk about today is something that has been talked about a lot in spiritual communities, which has to do with where we are going in terms of our vibration rising as a planet. So the first question I want to read for you is, I have heard that those who cannot raise or increase their vibration will go to another planet that looks like Earth on the other side of the sun when that time comes, so they can continue their learning, and those who have raised their vibration will stay on this Earth. Is this true? Source's answer says, no, it is not true. Why would we do such? Another related question that I'm going to talk about is there going to be a split? Source's answer is, there already is, those that are finding truth and those that are running from it. I've seen a lot of talk in books and online from the spiritual community about people really interested in the raising of the mass consciousness and where they feel that we're headed. So a lot of people are talking about 5D dimensional shifts, and that the people who are truth seekers and light bringers and people committed to raising their own personal vibration and raising the personal vibration of the planet as a whole, that all of those people are moving to a 5-dimensional existence, different from our current 3-dimensional existence, and that everyone else who's not doing that is going to be left behind. There is discussion about a new Earth that is coming, that is in a higher dimension, and that is where we will go when we raise our vibration, and that everyone else will stay on the current Earth that we're all inhabiting. Source says that this is not the case. And I want to talk about dimensions in general. A lot of people feel that a dimension is a place where we are going, or a goal that we can achieve or ascertain. And the reality is that a dimension is not a place or a state of being, but rather a perspective, another perspective from which we can view reality. So the more we raise our vibration, it is true that our perspective shifts and that we can view reality in a different state, because we are learning things and remembering things that we had not before. But this does not mean that we are going anywhere or that we are abandoning our others in some way who are not doing the same thing. Whether we are moving to a 5D existence, I can't say, but we are not physically moving anywhere. We are not changing in physical density at all. We are equal to all of our others, and I feel that there is sometimes a judgment there. When people talk of a split, there is a tendency to think of it as us versus them, where we are doing our spiritual work and raising our vibration and assisting the planet in raising the vibration of the mass consciousness, and other people are not. Other people are doing nothing, or other people are actively thwarting those efforts. The reality is that we are not separate from our others. We are all connected. We are all one, truthfully and literally. We cannot judge our others for not being ready to do the work that we are ready to do, or for not being in the right vibrational state or the right mental state to be able to continue work that they had started doing. lower vibrations would love for us to feel this way about our others, to divide us. And many people are thinking of this divide as a good thing where, those of us who are doing the right thing get to go, be in our own world together and avoid the conflict that comes from living in this three-dimensional reality where we are on Earth. And we're not going to do that. There is a split, as Source said, between people who are seeking truth and those who are running from it. That's very real, but that's all it is. It's just a split of spiritual desire to explore your vibrational level and increase it if you wish. Now more than ever, it is extremely imperative that we come together as a species to assist our others who are in pain, who are hurting, who are under the influence of lower vibrations, assist them in raising their spirits and lifting themselves up. We cannot afford to abandon our others in this line of thinking. Our others need our help and assistance. It is, for the way of a light worker, it is our purpose on this planet to assist our others in growing in vibration or in assisting them with healing themselves. It's extremely important to avoid placing judgments on others who are not doing the same work that you and I may be doing, because that in and of itself will lower the vibration of the situation itself and of the mass consciousness in general. We need to come together at this time and embrace one another as one, as equals, because there is no one of us who is greater or lesser than the other. Even Jesus, Yeshua, was exactly like you and I, and he spoke of that often. Anything I can do, you can too, he would say. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but if one of us raises our vibration higher than another, it does not make that person with the higher vibration better than the other. Because the truth is, we are all pieces of Source here having a physical experience. That's it. That's the entire goal. There is no grand plan beyond that. We're all just here to experience ourselves from every possible angle we can. That is why we create so many different realities far beyond the human mind's comprehension, so that we can examine ourselves from absolutely every single angle at all times. It is Source's only desire to know themselves ourselves. So we create situations and conflicts and distortions and mirrors so that we can constantly be examining ourselves in different ways. Dimensions are a way of doing that. So if we are raising our dimensional frequency, then we may be viewing ourselves from a different angle, a different perspective, and a new reality, a new light. And that's good. That's a good thing. But it doesn't make viewing yourself from a third dimensional perspective any better or worse. It is just a different perspective from which that we view ourselves as Source in the Oneness. There is a divide in humanity, and it is growing larger each day, where more and more people are waking up, and the people who are not are really digging in their heels in the sand as much as they can to avoid waking up. And that is their freedom of choice, which is the greatest gift in the universe. And if they are not ready, or if their life plan is not to wake up in this lifetime, then we all need to respect that. For all these people who are waking up now, and there's going to be in this year especially so many more things rather than just what's going on right now. Today there's going to be more and more and more that's going to happen that is going to cause people to want to wake up and to seek truth from the source, pun intended. So we as light workers, we as people who have already raised our vibrations, we are the boots on the ground. We are the first line of people who are going to receive these individuals who are feeling lost and who are searching, and it is our opportunity and our privilege to assist them with finding the truth and with bringing the truth to them. There will still be many people who do not wish to wake up, who will deny what is being said and what is going on in the world, and that is their right and that is okay. Though it can be tempting to want to put as much space and distance between yourself and an individual who does not wish to wake up, the reality is that this is where our work is taking place, this planet, and we're not going anywhere. We are here to shine our light like a lighthouse, and for people who are coming to us, who will see our light, who will come to us looking for answers, we will assist them. Many people will not come to us, and that is okay, but we cannot judge our others for their actions or non-actions. People who do not wish to wake up deserve our love and compassion just as much as those who do wish to wake up and start on their spiritual path and do some spiritual work, because they truly are the ones that need it the most. And even if they may make the process of us giving truth or us showing others what the truth is more difficult or more uncomfortable, it is still important for us to speak the truth no matter what the situation. We need to be content with helping the people that we can help and assisting the people that we can assist with their remembrance process, while at the same time respecting the freedom of choice that others who do not wish to wake up are choosing to exercise. That's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them if I can. Otherwise, stay well and stay safe out there. Bye.